Safe, honest, quality work. In business since 1976. McHugh Excavating. Time for the McHugh Excavating podcast.
We have a wide range of skills here with the people that work here. People have been around for a while. People have seen a lot of different things. Sometimes drawing on that experience is what helps us get to what we think is the best solution.
What makes McHugh Excavating and Plumbing different than everybody else, Dean?
I think it's people, Bob, and the culture here. We just talked this morning on our conference call about professional pride, which is one of our 13 core values, and how we want everybody that works here to be proud of the skill set that they have. Whether they're a equipment operator or a pipe laborer or a truck driver or a mechanic, they've got a set of skills that not everybody else out there has. And some of them are new to the trades or newer. Some of them have been around a long time. But we want them to be proud of the skills that they have and to show off those skills, do things right, be proud of the work that they do. And that's just one of the values we talk about here, but it was a timely one because we want our guys to think that they're different and better than the other folks out there.
I think it's great that you brought up your core values again, because I know that a couple of months ago we talked about that, and shortly after that I saw on your Facebook that you guys were talking about it another time, and it's great that a company does talk about their core values and then actually lives them as well.
Well, we do, and it all started about 3-4 years ago. In a business group I'm involved in, and we were hearing a presentation by a guy talking about how the Ritz-Carlton does things and how they have these daily and weekly talks. And I know Festival Foods, if you've ever been to a Festival Food, they do groceries a little different than most places do. And they have a version of this where, every morning they have a huddle where they get together and they talk about a value of the day or something they want to focus on for the day. And our company, even though we'd like to think we always focused on these things, we learned through those presentations that you got to talk about things every once in a while too. You got to reinforce them. So every Monday morning we have this call. One of the 13 core values gets talked about on a rotating basis. We read the definition that we came up with, why we thought that value was important to our company, and then we ask people from the field, because everyone in the company is on that conference call on a Monday morning. So we ask foremen in the field or workers in the field, hey, give us an example of why this is important, one, to the work we do for our customers, or two, give us an example of something you've seen on your job site or in one of your coworkers where they lived this out or they showed this and help provide the McHugh difference to the customer.
How important are your employees to you, Dean?
They're the most important, really. I mean, you can't do the work without them. I did this work back in my teens and early 20s, but I haven't done it in many years. I couldn't do it. I don't have the skill set that these guys do. I mean, in any company, your production employees are really where it's at. So having people with experience that care about getting the job done right is extremely important to the reputation of any company.
Dean McHugh from McHugh Excavating. How does somebody reach you to find out more of what McHugh Excavating does?
There are links on our website, McHughExcavating.com. If you have a specific question that you think would go to a specific person, we have each of our small bios on there for myself, the HR director, a couple of the project managers, division manager. So if you think that question would go specifically to one of those people, you could click on the link for their email. If you don't know who would best be able to answer your question, you can call our office, 608-783-1404, and ask for me. And I'll either get your answer or get you to the best person here to be able to answer it for you.
The McHugh Excavating Podcast, a podcastforhire.com production.